we do have a safe.
I
Okay. Any large sums of money you want to lock up. Okay. You're responsible for anything you lock up in your wardrobe. Okay. Lock your wardrobe at all times. Keep the key with you at all times.
Okay, my dear.
Thank you.
And good luck.
Thanks.
So this is our dining room, and what you'll see is posted all around the dining room. We have some of the dining room rules. We ask that you don't bring any bags, backpacks, purses, blankets, jackets into the dining room for obvious reasons. We don't want anyone hiding any food in there.
Okay, don't touch with your fingers. Did you put anything in it? Or have you been putting
I
anything
haven't
in it?
flushed it. I didn't have a 60cc syringe.
Have you been putting anything in it though?
No.
You take all your meds orally?
Yeah, and then, I mean, I was doing 2 feedings, but not
Okay.
for the past 3 days.
Alright. Any suicide attempts?
No, but very close.
Tell me what very close means.
I'm a nurse, and I had taken some insulin from the hospital, and it took a lot not to just inject myself. And then once I was crushing up my pills to just push through my tube, and I just stopped because I was living in my brother's house, and I couldn't let my nephew and my brother and my sister-in-law find me, and my mom probably and my twin sister. It's probably the reason why I didn't do it.
You have a twin sister? What medication was it that you were crushing?
Zyprexa, Seroquel, Trazodone, Ambien, Klonopin, Risperidol. I had been saving up. It makes me so sad to think I was that bad. Okay, quiet. Hello.
I think Shelly just has this sort of a warped image of what 82 pounds looks like. To her, that looks really good.
Uh-huh. And I wonder what that stirs up in you.
Or, like...
It scares me terribly because then I realize how sick she really is.
And then the other day we were at the beach and she asked me, like, she's like, straight up, Kelly's not here. Do you think Kelly's big? And she doesn't even weigh 100
And
pounds.
Kelly is her twin sister.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
aware.
And it's not that I don't think she's thin, I don't know. I don't want to look exactly like her. But I don't want to be bigger than her either.
Right. Right. And it seems like there is that competitive aspect.
Like, if I get bigger than her, that's like the end of me. Like, everybody just loves her. And
Do you know what is sad, though? Is that everybody feels that same way about Shelly. You know, that's how she used to be before the eating disorder have gotten her so depressed and everything.
I used to have a personality.
Parents usually have their own idea of what an eating disorder is, you know, what's been going on with their child, and I'm interested in hearing what you make of this stuff.
I think it started when she went up to Utah. There's a lot of things that led into it, but she does have an eating disorder, and she does have problems. I believe a lot of psychiatrists has prescribed a lot of medicine that she is hooked on, and she can't get off of it.
Are you saying that there was a lot that played into it leading up to going to Utah?
Well, me and her mother had a divorce, and her mother drug her up there to Utah. And Utah is different. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's different. Everybody eats vegetables. They don't eat good food.
Right.
You know, they walk their little dog in the afternoon and stuff like that. And I believe she got into the habits of up there in Utah and peer pressure, her kid, you know, her friends and all that. I think that led a lot into her being the way she is.
I don't think it's Utah. And I don't think it was because I haven't worked hard enough, but I'm just like really scared of being independent and being responsible and being on my own. I am. It's really hard to be here. It's like giving up all the control that you had, or you thought you had, you know. It's kind of a control thing for me, like I control what goes into my body, and, you know. It's like your mind is consumed with all these negative thoughts about yourself, and I don't know. I'm just not happy anymore, Dad.
Ken, I'm wondering what it feels like for you to know that as much as you want to solve it, you know, you may not be able to. It's really in her hands.
I mean, are you a parent?
No,
Well,
I'm not.
you have no idea.
Well, tell me. I want to have an idea of how it feels for you.
It hurts. It hurts inside. It hurts inside to know that you're sitting right here and you got a little daughter that's hurting, and there's nothing that you can do to help her. You know, there's actually nothing that I can do to help her.
Chocolate. And what's that? Oh. Okay. What flavor would you like? What flavor do you want? You can do it. What's going on, Shelly?
I'm just having a really hard time with these resources.
Just think of it like this. Once you get your body healthy, you'll never ever have to look at a resource again.
But still, it's just hard for me to drink them because I've had them in my tube for so long.
I know. Look at all the support you have. Here you go.
Yeah, Polly, taking it like a man.
On with life. There you go. That's right. Good job. Yeah, good.
Thanks.
Purged yesterday, didn't you?
Like, no.
Are you using that tube for anything?
Nope.
That I need to know about? Are you sure?
Well, last night was rough. Because after the two resources, I flipped out and I started to purge through it.
Purge through the tube?
I started to, but I stopped.
Did you get anything out of it?
Mm-mm. Well, yeah, a little,
Okay.
but not a lot.
Okay.
Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Thanks. Every picture that I have from about, I'd say, the past 5 years, most of them have a tube in my nose. My dad was like, oh, my child can't have a tube in her nose. And so he took me to the doctor. I get put under and I wake up with the tube in my stomach. It was horrible. It was the worst pain I've ever felt. When I first got it in, I was like, well, this is like easy access to my stomach. I could flex my muscles in a certain way and stuff would come out, or I would just take a syringe and like suck things out, which is totally disgusting, I know, but I had to get it out of me. And it wasn't even like I binged, it just anything I ate. Like if I ate like a couple bites of bread, I would get it out. And it was like, I don't know, it was like a good feeling, because I didn't have to throw up. I just had to suck it out with a syringe.
You know what's different from hospital?
All right.
right, we're going to do Shelly first.
She had a pulse deficit yesterday, 62 to 88 in the morning, and they repeated them at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was 78 to 115. She did admit to me yesterday during vital signs that she's been purging through the tube, letting it come right out of the tube.
Well, I guess we're learning, huh?
And I think probably she's being more honest right now than she has ever been before in her life. But on the other hand, I think there's a part of her that really wants to go back to the eating disorder, go back to abusing substances. She's not real happy with the fact that I took her off the Klonopin and she's on the Librium detox. She reported to me on Monday that she was having a really high degree of depression and anxiety, and basically was sort of jonesing for me to give her some more antidepressants or something like that.
How's she doing in terms of therapy?
Therapy has been going quite well. She is trying to do things differently this time, she says. It's being open with everyone and honest with everyone and not lying the way she says she has been in the last 6 years of treatment.
You see, I get a very different feel for her, Adam. You know, I think she's very sneaky. I think she's very manipulative. She missed several supplements over the weekend. She was not consistent at all. She did do them yesterday, but I don't trust her as far as I can throw her. We just have to ask her to cooperate with us. Hey, Shelly, how are you?
Probably not going to be very good.
Well, welcome to team.
Hi.
It's good to have you back with us.
Shelly, part of what we're concerned about is the purging, your pulse deficits. We know you're going out to get the tube taken out tomorrow. And, we just want to hold you for a little while to, just to make sure that, you're medically stable, that your physical condition is okay, and then, you can move on from there.
The thing that bothers me is I've been taking off all my meds, no offense. And that has really made me more anxious and more depressed. And I just want to go home. I did.
So is she happy to have the tube coming out? No? You want it to be in? Really? It's easier with it in? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have a bad
Why I
habit
think?
of purging through it.
Yeah.
Is that what you thought?
Yeah. Well, you're such a beautiful girl. I hope you are. You have a great personality. You should try and enjoy your life.
Okay, Mom. That's what my mom said.
Guess you got enough preaching. I'm sorry.
All right, regular bumper. Good. Tight. Open. Chin down.
We're going to go for a look at this.
She can't have anything to drink now either.
Shelly. Hi, we're all done.
Give us something. Give us something.
How you feeling, okay?
Maybe a little sip.
Does this shit left so big?
Feels pretty good, right?
Yeah.
She looks like she's having fun.
She's chilling.
Just there for.
Yeah, she's just enjoying the ride.
Okay.
Who's next?
Me, fine.
Okay, all right. Be good.
Me. You're taking all your fluids.
I'm taking all of it and I drink more than that.
Okay.
2.7 pounds in one fucking day. I'm gonna kill Joey. I mean, not really. Sorry.
I did too.
That bagel was in a million pieces.
I ate my entire bowl of cereal.
Yeah, but that's one starch.
You give me shit about 90 calories and a quarter gram of fat, and you're not.
And a
gonna-
bagel?
Those bagels only have
180.
180.
160.
But I ate half, and there's only half a gram of fat. Don't you think that's kind of hypocritical?
Yes, you do.
I have 4 starches on my plate, sorry. 4 starches on my plate.
I don't care. Obviously, you need it.
Oh, we see it now.
What? We have Shelly to do.
She's Resource Plus for less than 100% and weight loss. She's down 1.4 today and she'll need one. She was also down on Monday, but she refused it. And it was reported that there was a partially digested veggie burger found in her room. Diane found it. I really feel like she is purging though. She's very pale and washed out.
I agree with you.
She's up to something.
We really, have to be careful and watch this clique that's forming between Shelly and Polly and Kylie also. It's not a good thing.
I think we just need to keep a close eye on the alliances that are happening in the community, and I think there's going to be much more potential for acting out that we need to kind of be aware of.
Shelly? Hey, Shelly. So, we're worried about you, Shelly. You're starting to get back into that role that you've done other times in treatment where you're screwing up. This is a position you tend to put yourself in again and again and again.
And the fact that in your room was found a garden burger that was partially eaten. I mean, we don't know.
In my room? I haven't had a garden burger for the past week.
I guess what I'm saying to you at this point is I don't trust you. I'm being honest with you. I think you came in here with good intentions. I give you a lot of credit for being here. I think you can do a lot of work, but I'm concerned about the people you're hanging out with, the pulse deficits. There's a couple of things. It's not that it's one thing.
We're going to move you to partial day room, and you're going to be in a position where you can prove yourself once again.
Thanks. Is that it? I'm not purging it, and I'm not going to say it anymore. Like, I feel like they would just want me to say, yeah, I am, and I'm not. I would tell you, I would not be here if I was purging. Why waste the money?
Well, do you understand, like, you wanting to leave and if you
Yeah, because Jody doesn't trust me. She flat out told me, and I don't trust her. She wants to make me a big fat ass, and I'm not.
I just really feel like something's up and you just...
Nothing is up!
What I want you to understand, though, is I understand how it might be really difficult for you to say.
Oh, my God. No, it's not difficult to say. If I were purging, I would tell you.
All right.
I'm not fucking throwing up. God.
How is it to be challenged right now and not be trusted? I mean, that's the bigger issue here.
No,
Stay
it
off
isn't.
Yes, it is. And I'm going to put that challenge back on you.
People trust me.
Everybody trust you?
Not everybody.
Okay, I want you to think and sit with that right now. Okay?
I don't want to sit with that. I want to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, you can. You're saying you're 72.
I can't wait.
One of the things that you have to understand, though, the language has to be different,
Sorry.
okay? Because it's just disrespectful to everybody.
Sorry. I got fucked up again. Sorry, I got screwed up again.
When are you leaving?
I said Monday, but my mom's flying out Sunday, so I'm leaving Sunday.
You really think your mom's gonna let you?
Yeah. Especially if somebody's fucking framing me. I feel like I'm in jail, like I'm supposed to confess if they keep me in long enough. Like, that's why I know why jail people confess.
I said that. I was like, now I know what it feels like to be interrogated. I was like, no wonder so many innocent people confess, because you keep them in one room and you sit there and
community, I'm like, somebody better fucking admit it, because I am not taking the blame for this shit.
Where's the lighter?
One of the reasons why I think all of you are here is because your life was very unmanageable. So you came in here, and the structure that we have and the rules and policies and procedures are to really get your life more manageable. And I guess what I'm most astounded about right now is just things that I'm hearing in the community. And number one, the blatant disrespect of staff. And when people are smoking in their bedrooms, it's a very big safety issue for everybody in this room. And when people aren't really following the structure, it puts all of you, as well as staff, in an unsafe place. I want to see a show of hands. Who really wants to be here and who wants to get better? Okay. Okay, so think about that. Who raised their hands? And I really want to hear about the distraction. Polly, you want to start?
I just want to apologize to everybody in the community. I was smoking in my bathroom, and that was against the rules, and I knew it was against the rules, so I was, you know, putting, I guess, everybody at risk if there was a problem, a fire, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Were you the only one smoking in the bathroom upstairs?
Yes.
You were the only one. People know otherwise. This is a place to kind of talk about that.
I can't lie. I was in there once or twice.
Okay, you were in there too? Okay, thanks.
I wanted to, you know, I just figured I'd take the fall. That friends take falls for friends. And
we'll talk about that. Brooke had her hand up.
I was in the bathroom smoking too.
Okay.
Polly, I gotta say that I'm frustrated that she asked you a direct question and you said that you were the only one, and she said you were the only one, and you said yeah, and you had the integrity stick. You didn't have to say names, but you were lying again, and that just frustrates the hell out of me. Maybe because I do it, I don't know, but it just frustrated me.
And I'm sorry about yesterday. Oh, I was screaming. I'm sorry about my language. I'm really trying to work on that, but it's when I get in a place where I feel like I'm being controlled, I get angry and I do swear. But another thing was I just feel like I can't trust a lot of people, especially when somebody won't admit to what they've done. And if somebody hid food, I mean, I don't mind, you know, because I already got dropped level. My bathroom's locked and everything. If anybody did that, you're only going to hurt yourself. And I'm honest about everything I eat. And I do leave stuff on my tray that I'm not going to eat. And I do say I'm not going to do that supplement. But at least I fucking have the balls to tell somebody that I'm not going to do it. And I don't hide food. And I don't purge. And I don't exercise. I don't. And I can't lie anymore. I'm like, I feel too guilty. That's why I couldn't let Polly take the blame. And I knew I was going to do it today because I knew she was going to try to. And I can't lie anymore, and I'm sick of lying to myself, and if I stay, I am gonna remove myself a lot from the community and focus on myself more. But, because I do want to get better, and I know that people around do have an influence on me, but it's my fault because I let them. But I am gonna try harder, so that's it.
A lot of the people in the community said, we're here for our own recovery and we can't get sucked into this negativity, and we have to
What a good bit of insight. Because it was rampant.
Yeah, and we have to all really try to recover, and we have got to do this for ourselves. And what happened also was that apparently Shelly was accused of taking a garden burger and throwing it away. Somehow the story got told that it was in her room. It wasn't in her room. It was in the bathroom down the hallway. It turns out that Samantha admitted that she was the one who threw out the garden burger, and she's the one who's been hiding food. So that's the story of the garden burger.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Jody Krumholtz. How are
Becky,
you?
how are you?
Both Becky and Shelly have a lot of questions about food and weight gain, and so let's try to get that in the open.
I'm done gaining weight.
Is that a question or is that a statement?
Yeah, I just feel like this is a good weight for me. I'm really uncomfortable. It's too much food, Jody.
I would be a very bad nutritionist if I stopped you from gaining weight now, because, you know, one cannot be healthy in their 80th percentile. You know, I mean, you're in your low 80s. Well, I beg to differ.
I've never been.
What weight are you looking at?
I feel that Shelly needs to reach 100 pounds. I think that at a girl her age and her height, that's normal, you know. I mean, I know you hate to hear that, but you know, I like you a lot. I really want to work with you. I know you've been a little bit angry at me this last couple of days and everybody else around here.
You haven't apologized yet.
Apologize for saying that I didn't trust you?
No. Just
And also the
For what?
the Garden Burger culprit festa.
I apologize for
Thank
that.
you.
Yes, I do apologize.
And it wasn't even in my room.
I know.
I do apologize for that. It was told to me that it was in your room. Again, I wasn't
I'm not
there
that
when it
stupid.
happened. You know, so I'm sorry. I didn't see it for myself.
It's okay.
Are you cut?
No, I'm Kelly.
Oh, you're not Shelly?
No.
Shelly's sister?
Yeah.
I like your hair.
Kelly. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, I want you to be honest.
We're 25. You have a college degree, and I am totally like, I know, I understand you're having a hard time, Jill, and I understand all that, but it is time.
I know.
It is time to get going. You know, I mean, you act like you don't even want to.
I don't have the time.
I know. Mom is like, I can't do anything. I don't want her to die. And that's what you do, Shelly. You get down to 80 pounds. That is not, it's not even funny. I mean, it's not, it's like you're going to drop dead at any time, and you don't realize that. I don't want to say get a grip, but that's what I'm trying to say. Because it's getting old. I'm sick of it.
Of what?
I'm tired of worrying. I'm tired of feeling like a bitch because you don't think I care, and I do. I'm trying to just do my own thing too. I feel so weak compared to her.
Okay.
So stupid compared to her. And I think I yell at her and scream at her because I'm yelling at her because she looks like me and because I want to, like, because I hate myself so much that I just yell at her because she looks like me and I feel like I'm yelling at myself.
Just do a sweep and make sure we get everybody in here, please. We feel like we're needing to support the community a little more. And I don't know, people that may have been here before, we do something that we call room searches. This, again, is really to continue to support you, people that may be struggling, people that may have contraband.
And obviously some of the things that we're looking for are the things that, you know, you shouldn't have. Gum, candy, sharp objects, cigarettes, any kind of food, sugar, salt, mustard, ketchup, those kinds of things.
And one person.
Never a dull moment with Shelly.
Well, at this point.
Well, people put shit under my pillow, and it's like...
Well, you can kind of tell there's something up there.
Tape measure. That's it.
Okay.
Send me some people up here, please.
As soon as I get somebody, Adrian's coming.
Robin had 40 packets of sugar.
Robin did?
Yeah.
Wow. What's she doing with the sugar?
Evidently storing it.
Did we get anything on Shelly?
Yeah. Shelly had...
Where's hers?
There's Shelly.
Yeah, I saw cigarettes. Oh, you know what? She has one of the candy things, so that makes... Let's see what this pill is. Neurontin.
Okay.
300 milligram Neurontin mood stabilizer. Hopefully that's something she's on.
What did they find in your room?
I had fucking Neurontin in my room. Fuck. Holly just came up to me, and I feel like I'm really stuck because she's like, "Did you tell him that it came from me?" And I'm like, "Well, fuck, who else would it come from? Because I don't take 300, I take 600." And I was like, "No, I didn't tell him." So she doesn't think that I told you guys. So if we could keep that a little bit, because she's like, "This depends on my life," and I'm like, "Fuck, I already told."
How do you feel about her putting you in that position?
Well, it sucks.
I would suggest that today...
Like, I just can't live with all this crap in my head the rest of my life.
What crap?
Like, all this stuff about food and wanting to be thin and controlling it, and... Like, I can't go on my whole fucking life with that in my head. Like, if it's that loud, then I cannot do it all the time. 'Cause I can't fight it every minute of the day like I did.
Okay, but I tell you that sometimes things that we say that we think aren't connected in here tend to be. So we start talking about stuffing your feelings down, putting on a happy face, and then from there we go to the food. And I really do think they are connected. I think that when you do assert yourself, when you do take care of yourself, when you're able to not have to put on an act for people, those symptoms will subside. I wonder if you had thought about what we talked about yesterday, about things from the past that you think you might have gotten over that you really maybe didn't.
Yeah. Still I'm not over it.
Okay.
Well, I'm over it, but it affects me still. Still fucks up my relationships.
Shelly, is it possible that the whole eating disorder, a great deal of that is carrying around things that you feel are really terrible and hard to talk about? I get the feeling that you carry things with you that you think are unspeakable, literally unspeakable.
I mean, I don't tell anyone.
I know.
So why should I tell you?
Nice to be woken up with this.
We wanted to gather the three of you together because we are having some major concerns about some things that have gone on, in particular things that sort of came up in the room search yesterday. And we feel that the three of you have information that we feel is very important that you get kind of honest about, have some integrity about, so that you can work on your own issues here, but also so that we can get the community safe. Who would like to start?
This is like the hardest thing I've ever had to do because it really sucks. Whenever you have friends, probably they know it was your Neurontin. And I'm sorry that I didn't tell you, but
Can you take ownership of it and share it?
I gave it to her, and the first week she was here because she was having a hard time and had just been pulled off of everything. Was just really hurting.
I felt really like torn between two sides.
Torn?
I'm really confused.
What were those two sides?
Well, the side of me that doesn't like to lie and feels really guilty about doing it. And then the side, Polly, just being a good friend, and it was hard, you know? And you say that, you know, friends wouldn't have put you in that position. But if my friend were having major anxiety too, I probably would have done the same thing.
You're talking about potentially life and death. I mean, to give somebody else medication, you know, this was not under the care of a psychiatrist. You know, what kind of a friend is that when they're really jeopardizing your life?
She is the ringleader. She's got a lot of very negative power.
Mike can hang on. You have more? Yeah. Come on in, guys.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Shelly,
Okay.
Yeah?
I think what you did was really hard and really brave and showed me a lot of guts and integrity.
Keeping a secret is destructive to you, to both of you guys.
That's where we came in.
Okay. What do you want to tell us?
We both know that a couple weeks ago, Polly and Michelle Graff got tattoos together.
What are the two of you guys worried about at this point? Do
I
you
just
have
hate
worries?
when people are bad at me. I don't.
Okay. The community can only be as healthy as the members that are in the community, okay? And when people are holding secrets, and when somebody else is asking you to lie for them, then it takes away from you and your recovery. I give the two of you a lot of credit for being willing to go there, and I think you just need to stay in that space. I think it's real clear that we need to get Polly moving out of the community because she has a very negative influence on them.
She's a bad seed. Tattoos, huh?
I know, I wonder of what and where.
Okay, I think it's going to be a bumpy night.
Shelly?
I won't kick it.
Ooh, very good.
So much. I feel like you're gonna leave and I'm gonna be the only one here. I don't have anybody to eat dinner with.
If I had money, I would stay longer.
I can't even imagine myself like sitting in an apartment by myself. What do I do? What do I do with myself? Like, I'm not used to that. Okay, what if this kind of shit happens and I'm by myself?
I don't know.
Is that it?
I think that's it. That's it. Lisa said here.
If you don't mind, I'm going to sign here. So you have plans for this evening?
No,
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Is it going to be okay?
It's going to have to be.
Okay. 990. You can call us if you need us. You know that. You know our number.
Yes, 1-800.
Seriously, if you're not going to be okay, pick up the phone.
Okay, I will.
Okay?
Thank
Because
you.
you've worked very hard.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know. Get no tip now.
I have a tremendous amount of respect for how hard it is to do what you've done here. It's very difficult.
We're done. All right, Al. Bye.
Go and you have fun.
I will.
Promise?
Mm-hmm. Bye.
What are you getting? We're going to start with the nachos.
Wings, 10 of them. Yeah.
Can I get that buffalo calamari Caesar salad? But can I have the dressing on the side?
Going all out tonight. Turbo snake. We're going to do this like real people do it. What the hell that is.
I'm nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Hating it and hating here, so where do I go? I'm eating your kids' food. Might as well eat it like normal people. Bye. Are you okay? Yeah.
Well, call me.
I will. I'll
When you
call you
get
when I
back
get
to
home.
Yeah, call me.
Okay. Bye.